Hey, it's Nick, and welcome back to my Fremennik Sagas guide. So today we're going to be tackling Thok, which is going to require 59 dungeoneering and 70 strength, as well as also collecting the scribe notes within a dungeoneering floor. Now, to gain 100% completion of this saga, you will need to have defeated 4 side bosses within the floor, and that is going to be Coward with a Bow, Bulky Warrior, Armoured Cow Thing, and Gobby Demon. So I will skip to the live footage of the guide now. Hey, so we're back with Thok, the third Fremennik Saga. So to start this saga, you're going to want to head over to Demonheim, and the first thing you want to do is bank everything, including your Ring of Kinship, like the previous two. And you're going to want to head down to Run, which is just south of the dungeon, the main Demonheim castle. So once you're there, if you haven't already renewed talked to Run about the item, the memory item, you just want to talk to him first of all. You've got to make sure you talk to him, otherwise the saga won't appear. And then once you've done that, you can either carry on through the chat and it'll bring up to choose the saga. And if you don't want to go through the chat, just right click Run and start the saga. So when you first come into the saga, you will be playing as Marmaros, which is Thok, who is actually, at the current time of the game, he's the Dungeoneer Master, where you buy the Dungeoneering capes from. But obviously he isn't the Master Dungeoneer at the moment. So you'll be playing as Marmaros to start with, and you'll be fighting Stomp. And it's just fighting Stomp as you usually would, but Thok will do fuck all. Oops, I just fucked up there. That's a bit of a piss take. So this bit's quite slow, because Thok does nothing, because what it seems to be throughout the saga is that Marmaros carries Thok through the sort of puzzle part of dungeoneering, and Thok just does everything with brute force. So pop on the blue crystals. As you know, with Stomp there's 3 parts to him. First of all, it's charging him with the blue crystals so that he doesn't heal, and then once you've done some more damage, he'll go to heal again, and you have to charge him with green crystals, and then once again, to finish him off, you have to do it with the red crystals. If there's any debris blocking the charged crystals or the lodestones, you want to make sure you stand underneath them, because you don't actually have a pickaxe on. There's no tool belt here, so that you can't mine them out of the way. So you want to make sure, otherwise you've just got to wait for a whole another round, which isn't a problem, just a bit of a slowdown. So just spam any old abilities, and this should be him about to die. Get these red. As long as you've got a clear path to Thok, you should be alright that side of Stomp, because he's pretty much blocking the main path, and that'll be Stomp dead. Now at this point, Marmaros will actually be knocked out by Falling Rock, and this is where you become Thok. And Thok is who you'll be playing for the rest of the saga. Now Thok's quite unsure what to do, and what he ends up doing is going to find some help somehow. And he isn't sure what he's going to find, but it starts off that you go into Thing with Eyes, as it's called by Thok, because he's not the smartest of people, so he calls everything by pretty ridiculous names. You'll see in your chat box that you've actually collected the head of the Shadow Forger. Now, to get the 100% completion of this saga, there's a couple of extra bosses that you're going to need to kill, and these are behind these key doors in the floor. You can actually finish the saga without having to go through the floor, but obviously we're here to get 100% completion. So what you will want to do is go up to the prayer door, and Thok doesn't actually have the prayer level to get past it, but he will just headbutt it like a boss and get past the door, which is fairly amusing. So yeah, kill these forgotten rangers and warriors. Our Thok is scared of Ferret of Doom, which is combat level 9001 quality. Yeah, so you can't actually go through this room, but in the sagas there's more than one path around the floor, and they will multi-link up. So you just want to go south, and these are not guardian doors, so you don't actually have to kill the warriors in this one. That is another path off to a separate boss to gain the 100% completion. And you pick up silver code, which is actually a silver crescent key. So you're going to want to make your way back to the start of the saga. There's a lot of running about on this one because you have to go through the floor to get the key and then work your way back. So you open the door, and there's a monolith, which is very annoying. Takes a bit of time, and quite a lot of the time they spawn two squishy ghosts, which are actually shades. Yeah, shades. Memory block for a minute there. So once you finish the monolith, which will take a little bit of time, you want to carry on north through the door. You'll actually be able to see the frozen block ice. It hasn't actually been frozen out in the ice there. But you don't actually have to do anything like that. So you run in and you'll be fighting Coward with a bow. So you just want to... It's a bit of an annoying boss again because obviously he teleports around the room. Just teleported to where he was standing. Such a legit boss. And it's quite annoying if you get stunned because you can't play mage. Run. He's underneath me. Right. He's dead. So run around the maze. Yeah. You'll notice actually every time you kill a boss, Thok's adrenaline bar will go to 100% instantly. But it's not that great because before you get anywhere to where it's worth using again, it's run out. So that's brilliant. Doesn't really help at all. So you'll want to carry on through the path that we was on before we went back to the Silver Crescent door. So obviously you can't go through the ferret door anymore, or at all, but you'll want to make your way around it effectively. So remember there's a crimson door and a blue door to come back to. Now you don't have to kill any of these monsters now, because none of them are guardian doors, which is brilliant. There's a crimson rectangle. Now if you really want to, you do not have to do this. You won't need the health at all, because as well as Thok's health being as well as Thok's adrenaline bar being rehealed, his health is also healed back up when you finish a boss, and there's never going to be a time when you're going to need to heal yourself, because he's pretty powerful and you'll kill everything before even coming close to death. But you can actually eat the rune essence on the table for 1 health per rune essence, so you've got 5k health there. When you pick up the red or the crimson rectangle, you'll want to go back towards the crimson door. You don't need to go any further, because the blue triangle is actually on the path of the crimson rectangle. So you want to make your way back to the red door, the crimson door. Go through and you'll be on a mage essence door. Now you don't have to do this properly, because what he'll do is he'll flip one over at a time and then gets annoyed and somehow manages to do them all at once. I wish I had the skill to do that. Anyway, Ramnort, bulky warriors, Thok knows him to be. Alright. So now you should have picked up the blue triangle in the mage essence room. If you didn't see it on the floor, just pick it up, make sure you get that, and head back the way we was going, and you should come to the blue triangle door, blue wibby thingy. So you want to open that door, and there'll be Bulk Beast. Now you still have to mine off his back, but that shouldn't take too long. Suppose you can get your adrenaline bar up whilst you're doing this. Alright, now once you've killed that, you can carry on back through the path where he's going to finish towards the end of the saga. Now you'll notice there's actually a trophy bag in your inventory. I'm sure you saw that at the beginning, but every time you kill a boss, you'll take a part of the boss and add it to your trophy bag. Just skip through the chat with the Thok blocker. See what you did there, sort of like a cock blocker. Right, orange shield on the floor. Obviously it's one room back. I think there's rift splitter in this room, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, rift splitter. Gobby demon. Oh, I can press F1. So once you've killed that, you obviously get the rift splitter's broken wing. Put it into your trophy bag. Now the trophy bag, you can offer these to the pretty lass, which is in the last room, which has a warped Gulliger in there on an abandoned floor. It's legit. So kill the warped. I don't even know if I ever pronounced that right. I normally just say gully, because I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? Everyone knows what I mean. But yeah, you want to kill the boss. Once it's dead, you'll be able to talk to the pretty little lass. Is it little? No, it's just pretty lass. Now you can offer the trophies to her, but it does nothing for you at all. Just talk to her about Marmaros. Now you can read through this, and if you do read through it, oh, I gave her the trophies. But if you do read it, it's a little bit of an amusing chat. Thok, it says what Thok thinks he's saying, and then what he says. It's pretty much just a load of shit. But yeah, this is a skin weaver, so that's why he's come to get her, because hopefully she can heal Marmaros. And once you've done that, you'll be put straight into a room with a luminant ice fiend. Is it luminant? Now, on this boss, if you don't already know, you can actually stand still. The things that come down from the ceiling, they will not kill you. They can't kill you whatsoever, although it can put you on very, very low hit points. So, although you've got all this food, you do not need it. You just stand there and heal once you get low. But if you're quick enough, you can actually attack the ice fiend before it hits you. I don't want to risk it though. Still got the crunchy rocks. Healing like a boss. And he's dead. And you'll be in a room with Marmaros, and this is the end of the saga. Obviously there's a lot more story than I've explained behind it, and if you want to look through that and find out more about the saga, feel free to just pause the video if you're playing along whilst listening to find out a bit about that. But if not, just skip through the chats and just do as I've said whilst I've gone through the chats. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.